Hi everyone, I'm Lynn Enriquez and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my 3D flower resin coaster that is perfect this Christmas because I'll be putting a lot of glitters. So I mixed the epoxy resin. This is 60 ml epoxy resin. I'm using the Onyx Epoxy Resin Casting Z85. This is the part A. And this is the part B. The ratio is 3:1. So I've mixed 60 ml epoxy resin, 45 ml part A, and 15 ml part B. So I'm just making a glitter paste. I'll use red glitters and I will put it at the center of my mold. This is the same technique that I did on my first 3D flower resin coaster. So you can check it out. It's the same technique, it's the same procedure, but I added a small detail in this one. I'm using Castin Craft Opaque Pigment, white opaque pigment, and Piñata White Alcohol Ink and Red Alcohol Ink. I bought the Piñata White Alcohol Ink and Castin Craft Opaque Pigment at Galleon PH. You can see the link on the description box. And I bought the Red Alcohol Ink from Shopee, Wheels and Craft Shop. I'll post the link on the description box. So now we'll make the white for the white petals, but I'll be making just one layer of white petals and then 2 layers of red petals. I put 2 drops of Castin Craft for 10 ml of resin and 1 drop of alcohol ink, white alcohol ink. Make sure to mix them very well to avoid unwanted white spots and blobbies. They call it blobs. Now I'm making the red color for the red petals. Four drops of Castin Craft and one drop of white alcohol ink. Now I'm using the red alcohol ink, color cranberry. So it didn't turn out red. I decided to add red acrylic paint, a bit of red acrylic paint, because the red alcohol ink didn't work. And I also added red mica powder to add some shimmer. So that's our red petals. So if you don't have a piping bag, you can use Ziploc. I don't have a piping bag, that's why I'm using the Ziploc. I let my resin sit for hours because I want my resin thick. And this onyx, this Castin Z85 is not a thick resin. That's why I have to let it sit for 2 to 3 hours, because this resin is pretty fluid. It's not a thick resin. So if you're going to mix and pour right away, all the colors will just push down through the bottom and you'll have unwanted white spots if you're going to use a Castin Craft. And all the colors will just spread out. So I let my resin sit for hours. There are some resin that are really thick. You can mix it and pour right away, drop the ink right away because they're already thick once you mix them. That's cool, but I'm saying that this one, the Onyx Castin Z85, you have to let it sit if you want it thick. And make sure that once you put the resin in the piping bag or Ziploc, make sure it has no air inside, or else you'll have bubbles or some spaces. I'm using both hands because I'm not good at this. I'm worried that I will mess up, but no. Thank God I didn't mess up. This is the moment where I stop breathing. Just kidding. Yes. Don't worry guys, it's not bleeding out. This color is not spreading. It looks like it's bleeding out, but no. This is the exact same procedure, exact same technique that I used on my first 3D flower resin coaster. You can check out the video. You can use toothpick or stick, any stick, and make sure to wipe your toothpick or the stick after doing one line. Wipe and then see that I messed up. Wipe it after making a line. Okay, line, then wipe, and then another line, and then wipe. This is the small detail that I was telling you. That's a small detail, but it will look different because of that small detail. That's it. It looks different from the other flower coaster that I did. Not too much heat because it will all spread out. Not too much heat. So we'll just wait for it to cure. Then we can put the second layer. So I waited for like 18 or 20 hours. So this is the closer look, and this is after an hour. So it's cured, not fully cured, not that hard, but we can put the second layer. So for the second layer, I used 40, I don't know, I forgot how much resin this is. I used acrylic paint and a lot of glitters, red glitters. Okay, so we pour the second layer, which is 40, I think that's 40 ml of resin. So we just have to wait for at least 24 hours, but I waited for 48 hours for it to be fully cured. So we're ready to demold after 48 hours. Let's see. There. See? You notice the glitters at the center. It's not really at the center because I moved it while it's still curing. So don't ever move your resin pieces, your coasters while it's still curing because you'll mess them up. I kind of mess it up, but it's still beautiful. Yes, I like it. It's perfect for Christmas coasters. There. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. You can share this to your friends. You can make this one. You can make it as a gift. So that's it. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Thank you.